Manoj Ji, welcome. In 2020, there was visible anger because of COVID, people coming back. Tejasvi came very close to winning, but ultimately he lost. Now, there are concerns around Nitish Ji's health, but the level of anti-incumbency which was visible, the sense I got after spending a few days in the state is that it's not the same. The level of anti-incumbency on the surface is not very high. There's some disappointment with everything that's happened, but the visible anger or anti-incumbency of 2020 seems to be missing in 2025. Manoj Ji.
Rahul Ji, let me first state, and very clearly so, that 2020 and 2025 are not just two different mathematical years. These are two different elections with two different narratives. Lots of things have changed after 2020. For a short span of time, Tejasvi Ji got a chance to be part of the government. And I tell you, two important decisions were taken. One was on the job front, because I was privy to that attempt when Nitish Ji's party approached Tejasvi Ji that we should work together because BJP is trying to decimate our party. Tejasvi Ji was reluctant, but he agreed when he asked for it and he was given free hand in terms of making jobs cumulative and compiling it across different departments and agreeing for a caste-based survey. After that, a sense after many years in Bihar came that elections could be fought on something which is fundamental to every young people. That's the idea of job. This election, apart from jobs, social security, lots of other issues are important. But anti-incumbency or pro-incumbency or silence of the voter, does that speak? We shall only know on 14th of November. As of now, what we know very clearly, that at a very subterranean level, Bihar does not want to be treated like simply a voting instrument or a voting state. What we call in Hindi, कि पूंजी का निवेश गुजरात में और श्रमिकों का प्रवेश बिहार से. I mean, this kind of disparity, which sounds colonial, which appears neo-colonial, I think somewhere down the line, even amongst BJP supporters, they want this entire trend to be reversed. If voters are doing it silently, without making much of noise, I can only salute their wisdom. This is what I feel.
The one point that's been made again and again is about the spectre of Jungle Raj. I interviewed the Home Minister, he said Jungle Raj laut aayega. In their stump speeches, the Prime Minister, everyone raises the concern about Jungle Raj coming back to Bihar. Now, you've actually removed or made very small the poster of Lalu Yadav, Tejasvi's father, from the election campaign posters in the state of Bihar. This concern, especially in the minds of older people, that the return of the RJD would potentially signal the return of Jungle Raj, that seems to be pushing back your chances, Manoj Ji.
Rahul Ji, I tell you, when they repeat Jungle Raj, let me first assert it very prominently that Mr. Prime Minister and Mr. Home Minister, probably they have nothing to show on their report card. That's blank, a big zero, a huge zero. Having said that, let me, for your audience, historically speak, when this term came into prominence, there was this Patna High Court ruling about Patna Municipal Corporation in the 1990s, late 1990s, that the municipal corporation had some kind of folly. I mean, they were at fault, and the Jungle Raj comment was made in that context. However, I have always believed, my party does not believe in the idea of neoliberal brand making or hiring somebody from the media or planting stories. We don't do that. And I tell you, this entire bogey of Jungle Raj, it has become bogus. The day Mr. Prime Minister was speaking about it, 2 days back, the same day Dulal Chand Yadav was murdered, a day before, a sub-inspector was murdered in Siwan. Under the watch of this Home Minister, we have seen bleeding Manipur. So when they speak about Jungle Raj, people even their people, they wish to caution them that we are there for 20 years.
Okay.
We should be
one
telling
of the
what
big
we have done.
ideas of the RJD in this campaign, Manoj, is the promise of one job per household, one government job per household in the state. Now, some estimates suggest that would cost up to 12 lakh crore rupees. The state's annual budget is about 3 lakh crore rupees. So that's 4x the annual state budget. That just mathematically seems like very, very difficult to deliver on because you simply don't have that money. Is it not fair to make these kind of impossible promises just in the hope of luring young voters who are desperate for these jobs to come and vote for you? Most voters will be able to see through the fact that you don't have the money to meet this promise.
No. Let me tell you. First of all, Rahul ji, you have watched many elections. Tell me, before 2020, was employment or employment opportunity ever an agenda in Bihar politics? Never. So give credit to that gentleman called Tejasvi Yadav where it is due to him. It is because of him that employment is being talked about. Number one, what he essentially meant was the optimization of employment opportunity so that it impacts, it enters every household. Look at the words carefully. And when you look at the budget, I think as far as I understand, for limited understanding of teaching in Delhi University, I find that the budgetary provisions are re-envisioned. Alternative sources of revenues can be redrawn or reinvented. Number three, what is very important in this entire scheme of things, we must realize that there are certain sectors from where government with the new liberal economics has suddenly disappeared. If we make a partial appearance of government by allowing both the sectors, private and public, to coexist, I think in a span of 5 years, it shall be possible to live up to the 80% idea of what he has come in.